Welcome to Anime Lore Unveiled. My name is Greed, your guide to the fascinating world of anime. In this universe full of colorful characters, epic adventures, and intriguing mysteries, there's always something new to explore. Today, we're going to delve into the enigmatic figure known as the Bones Summoner from the popular series, Goblin Slayer. A character that stands apart not just for his unique abilities, but for the layers of mystery that surround him. So, buckle up as we embark on this journey to unravel the enigma that is the Bones Summoner. But remember, in the world of anime, nothing is as simple as it seems. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the world of the Goblin Slayer and the mysterious Bones Summoner. Let's get started. Scene script. Have you ever wondered about the mysterious figure that commands the power of the dead in Goblin Slayer, Lizard Priest, the Bones Summoner, a unique character who adds an intriguing layer to the narrative? As we delve into the world of Goblin Slayer, we're introduced to a myriad of characters, each with their own unique abilities and personalities. Among these, there's one that stands out not just for his power, but the enigma that surrounds him, the Bones Summoner. The Bones Summoner is not your typical character. He's a figure shrouded in mystery, with a demeanor as enigmatic as the power he wields. Unlike others in the Goblin Slayer universe, the Bones Summoner possesses a unique ability, the power to command the bones of the deceased, a power that simultaneously fascinates and sends shivers down our spines. Imagine the scene, a battlefield littered with the remains of fallen combatants. Suddenly the bones begin to move, to assemble, forming skeletal warriors under the command of a single figure, the Bones Summoner. This is no ordinary magic, it's a dark art that blurs the lines between life and death, making the Bones Summoner a formidable force in the Goblin Slayer universe. But who is the Bones Summoner, really? His introduction in the series leaves us with more questions than answers. His motives, his past, his connection to the world of Goblin Slayer remain as enigmatic as the character himself. This lack of information, however, does not detract from his appeal. On the contrary, it adds a layer of intrigue to his character, making us yearn to unravel the mysteries that surround him. It's this intrigue that makes the Bones Summoner an integral part of the Goblin Slayer narrative. So, as we navigate the world of Goblin Slayer, we find ourselves drawn to this figure, a character who, despite his enigmatic nature, manages to captivate us with his unique abilities and the mysteries that surround him. The Bones Summoner, a character who intrigues us, yet leaves us craving to know more about his origins. Now let's delve into the roots of the Bones Summoner, a journey that takes us back to a time before he joined the Goblin Slayer. Born in a secluded lizard man tribe, the Bones Summoner, or as we also know him, the Lizard Priest, was not always the imposing figure we've come to recognize. His early years were filled with the ordinary routines of tribal life. He was just another lizardling, learning the ways of his people, their traditions, their rituals, their lore. But destiny had other plans for this young lizard man. As fate would have it, he was chosen by the tribe's elder to undergo the arduous path of the Bone Priests, a lineage of powerful shamans known for their ability to summon the spirits of the dead. This was no small feat. The training was grueling, both physically and mentally, pushing the Bones Summoner to the brink of his endurance. Yet, it was during these trials that the seed of his extraordinary abilities was sown. The Bones Summoner was not just learning to summon spirits, he was learning to connect with the essence of life and death itself. He spent countless days in deep meditation, learning to quiet his mind, to listen to the whispers of the spirits, to feel their energy pulsating around him. And then came the day when he summoned his first spirit. It was a small, insignificant creature, but for him, it was a moment of triumph, a testament to his perseverance. But the path of a Bone Priest is not just about summoning spirits, it's also about understanding the balance of life and death, about respecting the spirits and the natural order of the world. The Bones Summoner was a keen observer, and he learned to see the world in a different light, to see the threads of life and death intertwining, shaping the fabric of existence. The Bones Summoner's training was not merely a preparation for battles to come. It was a journey of self-discovery, a journey that shaped him into the character we see today. He emerged from his training not just as a Bone Priest, but as a wise and compassionate individual, a lizard man deeply connected with the spirits and the world around him. His path was not without hardships. he faced numerous trials, from the harsh realities of tribal life to the grueling demands of his training. But it was these very trials that forged his character, that made him the bone summoner we know today. His experiences shaped his outlook on life, his approach to combat, and ultimately, his decision to join the Goblin Slayer. From a humble beginning, the Bone Summoner's life took a turn towards the extraordinary, shaping him into a pivotal character in the Goblin Slayer universe. His journey is a testament to his strength, his resilience, and his unwavering commitment to his path. It's a journey that mirrors the themes of struggle and triumph so prevalent in the Goblin Slayer universe. And it's this journey that makes the Bone Summoner such a fascinating character to explore. The Bone Summoner didn't just emerge as a fully formed character, he underwent significant development throughout the series. And what a journey it has been. Born into a world of chaos and survival, the Bone Summoner starts off as an enigmatic figure, shrouded in mystery and intrigue. But as the series progresses, we see him evolve from a solitary lizard man into a pivotal character in the Goblin Slayer universe. One of the most significant events that contributed to his growth was his encounter with the Goblin Slayer. In the heat of battle, the Bone Summoner realizes the value of teamwork and camaraderie. This encounter marks a turning point for our lizardman, transforming him from a lone warrior into a team player. As the series unfolds, we see the Bone Summoner's relationships with other characters evolve. His initial interactions with the Goblin Slayer are tense and uncertain, reflecting his solitary nature and skepticism towards humans. But as they battle goblins side by side, a bond of respect and trust develops between them. This camaraderie further deepens when the Bone Summoner saves the Goblin Slayer from a perilous situation, displaying his newfound loyalty and courage. The Bone Summoner's relationship with the Priestess is another aspect that adds depth to his character. Initially, he views her as a naive human girl, but over time he begins to appreciate her kindness and courage. This softening of his attitude towards the Priestess signifies his growing empathy and understanding of others, traits that were initially absent in his character. In the world of Goblin Slayer, characters are often tested by the harsh realities of their environment. The Bone Summoner is no exception. Faced with numerous challenges, his character is constantly pushed to evolve. From learning to harness his magical abilities to summon bones more efficiently, to developing a strategic mind during battles, the Bone Summoner's growth is a testament to his resilience and adaptability. But perhaps the most significant aspect of the Bone Summoner's development is his transformation from a mere survivor to a protector. By the end of the series, we see him risking his life to protect his comrades and the innocent, a stark contrast from the self-centered survivalist we first met. This transformation is a clear indication of his moral evolution, showing that even in a world plagued by darkness and despair, there is room for nobility and selflessness. A key element in the Bone Summoner's development is his struggle with his identity. As a lizard priest, he grapples with his duty towards his tribe and his newfound loyalty towards his comrades. This internal conflict adds layers to his character, making him more relatable and human. It also provides a platform for his eventual acceptance of his dual roles as a lizard priest and a member of the Goblin Slayer's team. In the end, the Bone Summoner's journey from an enigmatic figure to a beloved character is a testament to the power of character development. His evolution not only adds depth to his character, but also enriches the Goblin Slayer universe. The Bone Summoner's journey, filled with trials and triumphs, mirrors the series' exploration of survival, camaraderie, and self-discovery. The Bone Summoner's journey is a testament to the power of character development, making him a fascinating figure in the Goblin Slayer universe. The Bone Summoner is not just a character with a unique skill set, he plays a significant role in the narrative and themes of Goblin Slayer. Delving into the narrative of Goblin Slayer, the Bone Summoner emerges as a pivotal figure. His contributions to the storyline are not solely confined to his own exploits. His actions, decisions, and interactions significantly influence the trajectory of the narrative and the development of other characters. In the grand scheme of the Goblin Slayer universe, the Bones Summoner stands as a beacon of strength and resilience. His formidable power and control over the dead provide the group with an edge in their battles against the goblins, tipping the scales in their favor during critical moments. Yet, his power is not simply a plot device. It's a symbol of the struggle against the goblins. a physical manifestation of the team's determination to eradicate the goblin menace. But the Bone Summoner's role extends beyond the battlefield. His wisdom and knowledge, gained through years of study and experience, have guided the team through many a tough predicament. His insights into the goblins' tactics, their strengths and weaknesses, have often been the difference between victory and defeat. He's not just a powerhouse, he's a mentor, a guide, a strategist. The Bone Summoner's influence is also evident in his interactions with other characters. His relationship with the Goblin Slayer, for instance, is one of mutual respect and understanding. He recognizes the Goblin Slayer's single-minded dedication and shares his vision of a world free from the goblin threat. His influence on the Goblin Slayer is subtle but significant, helping to shape the Goblin Slayer's tactics and strategies. Furthermore, his calm and composed demeanor serves as a soothing balm, bringing stability and reassurance to the group. His presence is a calming influence amidst the chaos of battle, a pillar of strength that the team can rely on. These interactions reveal another layer to the Bone Summoner, one of compassion and empathy, making him a more rounded and complex character. Moving on to his thematic significance, the Bone Summoner embodies several key themes of the Goblin Slayer series. His struggle against the goblins, his pursuit of knowledge, and his commitment to his allies embody the themes of persistence, resilience, and camaraderie. He is a symbol of hope and determination, a testament to the power of unity and shared purpose. His unique abilities, too, embody the theme of duality, life and death, strength and vulnerability. His power over the dead is a stark reminder of the fragility of life, a constant undercurrent in the Goblin Slayer universe. In conclusion, the Bone Summoner's significance within the Goblin Slayer narrative is multifaceted. He's a powerhouse, a mentor, a guide, an influencer, and a symbol of key themes. His character adds depth and complexity to the narrative, making it richer and more engaging. The Bone Summoner, a figure of mystery and power, whose influence stretches far beyond his control over the dead. The Bone Summoner stands as a unique character study in the realm of anime, a testament to the creative storytelling of Goblin Slayer. When we take a step back and look at the broader landscape of anime characters, the Bone Summoner distinguishes himself in several ways. For starters, he is a lizard man, a race often relegated to the sidelines as mere fodder in fantasy narratives. Yet, in Goblin Slayer, he is a central figure, a stark contrast to the usual anime tropes. His physical appearance, much like his character, breaks away from the traditional anime model. He isn't the typical human protagonist with flashy hair and a dazzling wardrobe. Instead, he's a hulking lizard with a tail and scales, a character design that's not only visually striking but symbolically significant. His unique design reflects his distinctive character traits, embodying both his strength and his mystique. Beyond his physical attributes, the Bone Summoner's personality further sets him apart. He isn't driven by revenge or a desire to be the strongest. His motivations are deeply spiritual, driven by a profound reverence for his ancestors. This spiritual dimension adds a layer of depth to his character, making him more than just a warrior, but a priest, a spiritual guide, and a philosopher. Moreover, his speech pattern and dialect, with its old-world charm, lend an air of wisdom and knowledge to his character. He speaks in a manner that's both poetic and profound, offering insights that often go beyond the immediate context of their adventures. But what truly sets the Bone Summoner apart is his ability to summon the spirits of the dead, a skill rarely seen in anime. This ability, coupled with his spiritual beliefs, creates a fascinating dichotomy. He reveres the dead, yet he calls upon them to aid in battle. This dichotomy isn't treated as a contradiction, but rather as a complex aspect of his character, making him all the more intriguing. The Bone Summoner also stands out in his relationships with other characters. He doesn't merely interact with others. He forms meaningful bonds that influence his development. His friendship with Goblin Slayer, for instance, isn't based on shared goals or mutual benefit. It's a bond formed out of respect and understanding, a relationship that enriches both characters. Finally, the Bone Summoner's character arc, while subtle, is powerful. He doesn't undergo a dramatic transformation. Instead, his growth is gradual, influenced by his experiences and interactions. He learns, he adapts, and he evolves, all the while remaining true to his beliefs and principles. The Bone Summoner is a testament to the creative storytelling of Goblin Slayer. His character defies anime conventions and challenges traditional character archetypes. Through him, we see a different side of the fantasy genre, one that's nuanced, complex, and deeply engaging. The Bone Summoner, a character that intrigues, captivates, and leaves a lasting impression on the viewer. Having delved deep into the life and mystery of the Bone Summoner, we've discovered the many facets that make him stand out in the world of anime. His unique species, distinctive design, spiritual motivations, poetic speech, and unusual abilities all contribute to a character that breaks the mold of traditional anime archetypes. His relationships and character arc further enrich his lore, making him an unforgettable figure in the series Goblin Slayer. However, the Bone Summoner is just one of the many intriguing characters that populate the vast universe of anime. There are countless other stories to unravel and mysteries to solve. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Bone Summoner and want to discover more about the fascinating world of anime, don't forget to subscribe to AnimeLoreUnveiled. We'll continue to explore and unravel the intricate stories and characters that make anime a rich and captivating genre. Together, we'll delve deeper into the world of anime, unearthing its hidden treasures and sharing its enchanting tales. So stay tuned, and let's continue this journey of discovery together. This is AnimeLoreUnveiled, signing off for now. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and most importantly, keep enjoying the world of anime.